It's just knowing who's on your level.
But is finding someone to sleep with really Billy, on this?
Please come in. I have, across platforms, probably over 800,000 followers that are all single men. That's why they follow me for dating advice. And I get thousands of messages every day from attractive guys that cannot get a date. And the messages are fucking sad. Like, girls are not aware of the crisis out there that men are facing in the dating world. I don't think you can speak on it because you don't know about it. You don't see them. You have no idea how sad it is. Like, I cry about it when I read the messages.
Yeah, my mother told me, she said, you never hit a man where he's weak. Never. It could be true, it could be real, but you don't hit him where he's weak because it'll turn around on you. You can get him to do what you need him to do, but you never hit a man where he's weak because they never forget it. It lives with them. And so I know what his weaknesses are. He don't know I know they're there.
Now, this woman has taken the correct approach in dealing with her man. Okay, it's like women, because that's the first thing women do when you do something that they don't like. They hit you where you're weak. And then whenever you do any type of anything that can be considered retaliation, well, now that turns into a whole other problem. And women, they don't have no problem doing that as long as they keep on continuously hitting you where you're weak. So I agree 100%. You're not supposed to hit a man where he's weak. It never ends up well for the woman. All right. She understands that. What I wanted to pull out of this, and hopefully this is actually true, as far as women acknowledging their problems go, but it's just more women need to start acknowledging how bad they actually treat men. Because a lot of them, they do it, and while they know what they're doing, they don't really understand what they're doing. Like, women degrade and belittle men because the world has put them in a position where they're allowed to do that and get away with it. And it causes so many problems that they don't realize. And it's just more women need to understand exactly how bad it is and everything that they're doing.
Feminism and femininity cannot coexist because they represent two complete opposites. Feminism is competitive, ruthless, anti-family, and anti-men. Femininity is supportive, warm, pro-family, and pro-men. So what's it gonna be, ladies? Because you can't have your cake and eat it too.
Yeah, I don't really have anything to add to that. I mean, she said it as perfect as it can be. I mean, feminism and femininity, two completely different things. They can't coexist. There's nothing else that really has to be explained there.
All right, guys, I had to hop on here with a hot take. I'm sorry if some of you women hate me after this, but here we go. Let's do it. So I just got married about a month ago, and now I keep getting asked when I'm thinking babies are going to come. And I keep replying that babies will come once we are financially stable enough to be a stay-at-home mom. That is literally the reply that I'm getting from everyone. Everyone gasps. Can you believe that in today's society, it is like crazy and awful to want to be a stay-at-home mom and to raise your children? In the great words of Ben Shapiro, I do not understand for the life of me why we are telling women that their best and greatest superpower of creating human beings from their own body is less important than working. Personally, I don't think work is more important than raising the future generation of the children that you brought into this world from your own body and to bring them up into society. I'm not saying that you can't choose whether or not you want to work or be a stay-at-home mom. If you want to work while being a mom, all the power to you. However, what I am saying is do not belittle the women that want to be a stay-at-home mom. This is what I hate about modern day radical feminism. If you are going to indoctrinate women into believing that work is more important than spending time with their own children, I don't understand. Can someone please explain that to me? What I will say is that there is not one single person that has been on their deathbed and said, I wish I worked another day in my life. In fact, majority of people say that they wish that they spent more time with their family and the ones that they loved. Sorry if you guys hate me now after this. I guess you can say I'm anti-feminism, I'm anti-feminist, but I am pro-woman, so sorry if you hate me.